The 2025 USA Track and Field Championships is one of the biggest and most important running and jumping events in America, from July 31st to August 3rd. The best athletes in the country are meeting at Hayward Field in Eugene, Oregon, to run, jump, and throw for a chance to become champions and earn a spot on Team USA for the big world championships coming up in Tokyo. I am a champion. Get ready for one of the most exciting races of the whole meet, the women's 100-meter dash. This race always brings super fast running, drama, and really important results. And this year is just like that too. With such an amazing history in this race and everyone watching more than ever, fans should expect lightning fast times, super close finishes, and amazing new performances. Can anyone beat the world record, the American record, or set a new meet record? Who will come out on top? And who will wear the red, white, and blue uniforms at the World Championships? The women's 100 meters has officially started, and the road to the final begins with 4 packed early races at Hayward Field. Every athlete lining up knows what's on the line, being the best in America and getting a ticket to represent Team USA in Tokyo with superstars, experienced runners, and new talents spread across the heats. This is where the excitement begins. The U.S. looked really good yesterday. It's time for the women's 100-meter semifinals at the 2025 USA Track and Field Championships, and things are getting really serious. 9 women will move on to the final race. But getting there wasn't easy. Let's break it down race by race. Gardner is running out of lane number 7. She made it to the semifinals at the Olympic Trials last year and was a college champion back in 2021 at North Carolina. She won both the 100 and the 200 that year. She runs out of lane number 3, with Sturgis having her best time of the season under 11.1 seconds. You feel confident when you're standing at this starting line, but all you're telling yourself is, come on, you have to do it right now. It means nothing if it happened earlier in the year. From the inside out, we have Chandler, Carter, Sturgis, Prandine, Sears, Gardner, DeFond, and Johnson. Sears gets out really well and has already built up a big lead. Jessie Sears is out in front. Jenna Prandine is trying to catch up late and hold on for second place. It's Sears and Prandine. They go 1-2. Jenna Prandini is fighting back from a tough start to claim a spot in the finals. Sears goes under 11.1 seconds with a time of 10.95 and a helpful wind behind her. Sears is just not slowing down right now. Sears is like, look, I need you to know every time I run, I'm throwing down the challenge. Like, there is going to be no question about who's going to win this race. She's not taking it easy. Even when she's clearly in front, she doesn't want to mess around with it. And like you said, Prandine on your screen did not have the best start. But that 200-meter training, that 200-meter strength that she has when finishing races, that happens every single time. But Sears, right now, her start is so good. You see Sturgis, but then you see Prandine looking like she is way behind. But this is when you don't panic and you go to the fastest gear of all gears and you say it's now or never. And wow, did she hit that gear in the second part of this race to just pull herself forward to get second place and make sure she's in that final just ahead of her fellow Oregon Duck teammate English Gardner, who took third in 11.10. just 0.02 of a second behind Prandini. That was a great close finish. Prandine, great job. She's back for tonight's final. We'll see if English Gardner joins as someone who qualifies by having a fast time. We'll send the best 3 runners who didn't automatically qualify into the final as well. Starting with the first semi-final heat, Jason Sears looked smooth and taking the win in 10.95 seconds. Right behind her was Jenna Prandine, running a clean 11.08 to grab the second automatic spot. Experienced runner English Gardner finished strong in 11.10. Not fast enough to win her heat, but good enough to qualify by time. Carter, Chandler, and DeFond were close, but the gap was too small. This heat was really competitive, but only 3 moved forward. This keeps him in 3rd place heading to the final round. Williams still leads. Jerry and Lawson are still in 2nd. Here comes the second heat of 3 in the Nike women's 100-meter semi. And this semifinal has the woman who has been ruling the 100 meters this year, Melissa Jefferson, the 24-year-old from Georgetown, South Carolina, won the bronze medal in Paris last year and hasn't slowed down since. She's run the world's fastest time of 10.73 seconds this year. She's won 5 of the 6 big track races that she ran this year. She won the Prefontaine Classic race as well and seems ready not only for a good day today, but ready to put some serious pressure on Julian Alfred, Carrie Richardson, and others at the World Championships this year. Yes, that list of wins that you just read off shows confidence. You can tell that she has figured this thing called the 100 meters out, and that gives her confidence. And I'm sorry to say, but it might be game over for everyone else. I mean, just the way that she's performing, she's standing up tall and she's not even hitting another gear. She's like, look, I'm just going to work on lifting my knees higher, work on a couple of things, and just cruise across that finish line. Aaliyah Hobbs had a really strong run yesterday as well. Always someone who could make a U.S. team. She was in the Tokyo Olympics and finished 5th at Olympic Trials last year. She made the World Championships in 2022 and finished 6th in that final. Aaliyah looked good yesterday. She looked really good. I mean, she even had the confidence to slow down a little bit at the end. I said, okay, that's some confidence going back, but she knows right now, today, she has 2 finals. There will be no slowing down. There might even be a slight lean forward at the end, but she's ready for that moment. Jada Moe is 27 years old. She has had one of her best seasons of her career as well. She was 4th at the USA Indoor Championships in the 60 meters. She used to run in college for the University of Arkansas. You know, we're talking about Melissa Jefferson-Wooden so much, but after her it seems to be a little bit open. Meaning, if there's a moment to perform well and secure this for me, Jada, that is your moment. This is the time when you told yourself during warm-up, if I perform well, I can get that 2nd place. I can get that 3rd place. Let's go back to Jeff. The 24-year-old is part of Dennis Mitchell's training group down there with Kayla White, T.T. Terry, Shaw Richardson. All of them looked very strong racing yesterday, and there's still a chance for a complete sweep from that training group today as well. All right, before we get to the race, I don't want to undersell this. He had never jumped over 60 meters coming into today. That is a 6-meter improvement for Kyle Garland. I'm doing some math here right now. You got me taking a little bit of a break because he might be on track for 9,000 points. He is absolutely crushing the decathlon competition right now. He's at 8,277 points before the 1,500 meters. There is Melissa Jefferson-Wooden. So confident, so calm. She's been in these big races before now with that Olympic bronze medal last year. At this point, you've done the preparation. It's just a matter of continuing to perform well. The gun goes off. Clean start for Melissa. Aaliyah Hobbs is next to her in second place. Oh, look at Jefferson-Wooden take total control of this race. She's pulling away from everybody as she speeds up into a headwind. 10.84 seconds unofficially. And now it's official 10.84. Aaliyah Hobbs gets second in 11.10. Oh goodness. Everyone else is taking notes because that was a really big gap in the semifinals. It really was. And I do not want to take away from Melissa's moment, but Aaliyah Hobbs, I'm just going to say it. This may sound funny. She held on a lot longer than I kind of expected her to. She's in the middle of your screen in lane 5. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden gets out so well. She stands up and she's moving. Look at Aaliyah Hobbs in the red on the right side. She held on for a long time and puts a gap between her and the rest of the runners. There were kind of 3 different races happening. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden right here in the middle of your screen is relaxed. Look at that face. She's looking down the track, but she's like, the job is done. I'm going to cross the line first, and you see on the right, Aaliyah getting that second place. So Jefferson-Wooden is looking like the heavy favorite heading to the final. Aaliyah Hobbs is also moving on. Jada Mo's time wasn't good enough to be one of the top 3 runners who qualify by time. So everyone else from this heat is eliminated, but Hobbs and Jefferson-Wooden will be in the final. The second semifinal heat had the best performance of the night. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden flew out of the starting blocks and posted a blazing 10.84 seconds into a slight headwind. Fastest of the semi. Aaliyah Hobbs looked relaxed and professional, running 11.102. Move on. Jada Mo once again held her own with 11.23, but missed out. The rest of the runners faded late, and Samira Killebrew did not start in lane 1. The finalists tonight at 7:27 local time, only about an hour and 40 minutes from now. Melissa Jefferson-Wooden, Sears, Jenna Prandine, Aaliyah Hobbs are already guaranteed to be there. The bubble time right now is 11.224, Keishan Chandler. As we move into this final heat, we get a look at Kylie Robbins, who will run out of lane number 7 right next to a couple of serious competitors like Quinisha and TT Terry, part of